Okay, we're recording.
I had all three of my dogs.
Okay, guys. So I know we watched the video yesterday, and we'd already read the story. I hope most of you got part of this done at least.
One and two.
1 and 2.
3 questions done.
Well, some of us got more done. Mario, didn't you get more than
I did all of
1
it.
and 2? So Mario got them all done, but I think we only had to do 1 and 2. So we are going to go over those though. Before we get started with that, did you guys like the story?
No.
I
like
doggy. I don't like how the man tried to kill the dog.
Well, he ended up not killing the dog, so it's not
Well,
too big a
he
deal.
still tried.
Harley,
I liked it.
you liked it? What I kind of thought was cool with it was we've been experiencing really cold weather. Not quite that cold though, so I don't think I can really.
I believe this is our last week of winter.
I don't know if it's
So
last
this will
week.
be
or
6
yet.
weeks.
But I don't think I can really make a connection to that because I've never been that cold where my beard, which I used to have obviously, was frozen. And my eyelashes were frozen. And I've certainly never tried to kill a dog.
If you ever try to kill a dog, I will not.
Well, you don't have to worry about
Oh, well, I saw
that.
some.
What were some connections
Birds,
you
man.
guys kind of made? Dontrell,
Hmm?
did you make any connections at all with the movie, in the book?
No.
Did anyone have any connections before we?
No.
Trying to kill us.
Yeah, we got some. Go ahead.
My connection was, I went outside one time and I went outside without gloves and I just like kept playing in the snow so my hands got all numb and I couldn't feel.
So I can see that. You know, you were a little cold. You didn't get frostbite, did you?
When I was in like 4th grade, I got like stuck outside of my backyard. Like this is when I lived in Columbus, downtown, not downtown. Anyway,
Go ahead.
and my dog was back there, and it was really, really cold, like really cold. And all I had on was like a t-shirt and some shorts, and I went to go take out the trash. And then the door locked behind me, so I was out there for like 4 hours, and I was cold.
How cold was it?
I don't know, like 10 degrees.
10 degrees. All right, last one. Mario, go ahead.
I think it was like 9 or 8. I'm pretty sure it's like 9. We were like, I think it was like somewhere near Athens, Ohio, and we were driving. Our car broke down.
Oh,
And it was
that's a
cold.
life.
It was cold.
Yeah.
And so we had to walk.
That's
No, how
life.
But we had to walk to the nearest gas station. We had to call like some relatives to pick us up. So we got all this valuable. Had some shoes.
Now that I think about it, I guess I could, and this is kind of a funny story, make one connection. When I was dating she's my wife now, but in high school, we went to a thing for New Year's Eve called First Night Columbus. Kind of a cool little thing downtown. But of course, at that point, you know, I'm in high school, so I don't have the nicest car. And my not the thermometer, but the thermostat went out in the car, so I don't know if you guys know much about cars.
Yeah.
But if your thermostat's not working, you don't get any
Heat.
heat at all. And I'm not kidding, it was, I think it was probably like 10 below that night. So we had to drive all the way home with no heat, and it was miserable. And of course I was embarrassed because I'm trying to impress her. And we're driving home and I'm just shaking like this.
How'd that work out?
Did you have a
Well, she married me, so apparently she wasn't too upset about the no heat.
I wasn't paying
But
attention to it.
Right.
she's just,
She's like, oh
well,
my God.
texting wasn't real big back then.
Like, oh,
Guys, this
my
is
God.
like, this is 2000.
18,000?
This is 12, 13 years ago. So last comment, and then we're gonna move on.
The
to the
car
sheet.
you had was a dune buggy?
No, it was not a dune buggy. It was a Dodge Dakota SLT green with dual exhaust, a system.
I was just asking
And neon
if it was
lights.
a dune buggy.
Oh,
But it was like a well, that was a good car for that year.
I know. The system was pretty cool too, but we're a little off topic here. Everybody have this sheet out for the book versus movie compare contrast. Let's take a look at number 1. Think about one of the main settings in the book. In what ways was it different in the movie than how you imagined it? And I know yesterday there was a little bit of confusion with this. Are we a little bit better today? I know I talked to Mario about it.
What?
Yesterday you had kind of a question. In what ways was it different in the movie than you had imagined it? So you had to use your imagination a little. Were we okay with that?
I said I thought there would be like more forest and trees.
Exactly what I said.
I kind of thought that too. You know, as we're reading, and I'm thinking deep forest, tons and tons of trees, and then we see the movie, and it's like, I mean, it's just a random number, but 20 trees. I'm like, wait, I thought he was deep in the wilderness.
And there's like, didn't make any sense. Because you said like there were rivers, so I'm thinking trees, forest, river, all those together. No.
The creek.
Yeah. All those together?
I didn't see, like I said, I agree with that one. I noticed too that was a little odd. Any others? I know a lot of people had that one. Anyone different? There's no way everybody had the same answer.
I have more trees.
Glenn, what'd you have for that one? You're gonna need to get out your sheet, so we're going over this. We all good?
I saw
Okay.
a bridge in the movie.
A bridge?
Yeah, there was a bridge there. Like it was like a cement bridge.
And that wasn't in the book, or in our story,
No,
was
like
it?
I saw it in the back.
Okay, 2. Think about the main character. How was he or she different than you had imagined? So how was he different?
The man.
Dontrell.
I think that in the story, it didn't sound like he was mean, but in the movie, he sounded meaner than we thought.
Do you think did he sound meaner, like when he was talking, or
Sound mean,
did it
he
help
was
to
like-
just actually get a visual? Did you
'Cause
kind
he
of
was
feel like,
like,
oh,
"Come
look
on."
at this guy, he looks a little more
He looked
sinister.
He looked disrespectful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to talk to him.
Well, and I think the thing that hurt his reputation was when he grabbed the dog. I thought that was kind of...
Nah, I just thought he screamed at the dog and stuff. The only funny part in the movie was when the fire just hit the snow and his face was just stunned there. Man, that was fine. The
know
snow.
you-
Oh wait, the snow plunged on the fire. We'll get
It was
to it.
funny when
Nice.
the glasses were
Good
changed.
use of vocab.
What's funny?
Trisha, go ahead. 2.
I thought that he would be like bigger than he was in the book.
In like Santa Claus?
Yeah, there you go.
Something that I wouldn't say it was confusing, but I thought was different. His beard didn't really look
Yeah.
red
That's
to
that-
me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Milk.
Milk.
So I don't know if that's maybe just because I missed the initial part, but was it actually as red as what you guys thought it would be?
I think
No.
it was
I like it
They
like
said like
red.
dark red.
I thought it was gonna be like golden.
That's what I was thinking, like, not bright red, but, you know, someone that has red
I thought
hair.
it was bright red.
Nas.
I thought he would be like a little more smart in the movie, like just like a little bit. I mean, like when he was running, like, and he kept on plunging to the ground, and I was shooting him and everything. anyway, off topic. He was like falling to the ground and everything. Like, why just not stay down? Like, if you're down, you're down. I mean, if and it's that cold and you know you're gonna die, you can't get to the camp. But like,
Well, I don't think he knew that he wasn't going to get to the camp. But it seemed to me like he didn't have very good survival skills.
I got
No.
some good besides.
he was feeling something.
How did he know if he was going in the right direction?
I don't, and that's a good question. He asked, how would you know if he was going in the right direction?
That is a good question.
He got a compass.
Did he?
No.
Why would you not have a
He
compass?
only had
Because it was so
Young,
close
were
that
you
he
there?
couldn't even move it up to his pocket.
That'd probably be a nice survival skill to have, is make sure you have a compass with you.
I'll bring
But
me
this
a
guy
different
was a
water.
little kind of off anyway, wasn't he? Mario? Why was he off? Why was he a little, I wouldn't say crazy, why was he off a little bit?
Because he didn't go on the
Because
train
he
he
was
was
cold.
supposed to.
Yeah, he didn't even go on the trail he was supposed to. So he was already a daredevil, he was
That was
unprepared.
He's
The odds were already stacked against him from the beginning.
At least he was smart to bring matches.
Yeah. Last question, we gotta move on to 3.
Okay, he didn't look like a gold miner. He looked like
Look more like a logger. Do you
And
think
the-
that
and
was
the
because
book-
of his...
In the book, he said he was a logger, and here he said he's looking for gold.
Okay, so that's a difference.
Alright.
That's good. What do you think a logger looks like?
I was like those little
Oh, no, no,
straight
no.
hats with a pickaxe, but he didn't have a pickaxe, he had a knife.
Okay. And he said in the movie he was looking for what?
Gold.
When do you think if you were looking for gold you would have a what?
Pickaxe, some food.
I would think if you're looking for gold you'd have a gold pan, right?
Why would you be looking for gold in the winter though?
I know, right?
Wait,
This is
where
That's
in the forest? Like, where are you gonna find gold in the forest?
But I mean gold doesn't, it's not like gold comes in when it's nice and says, okay, it's bad weather, we gotta get out of here.
I know, but
So it's
still,
always there.
I mean, but it's you alone. You don't got no pickaxe. You ain't got no.
If he was a miner, he'd know how to survive
Yeah.
too.
nothing. You don't even got no gun.
He definitely, would you guys agree, was not prepared for this adventure that he had?
A logger is a really
You should
big
have heard
person.
it, please.
Cool.
I'm going to teach
All right,
you.
3. Now I know only a couple of you have 3 completed, so we're really gonna have to put our minds together on this one. But let's take a look at 3. Think of a character or part of the book that was not in the movie. Give 3 possible reasons why the people who made the movie left the part or character out. So we're looking at the movie. What was different for this one? Give me a character that was not. You guys have anything for this?
Mario does.
Mario? I know you have this completed. What do you have for 3?
Finger part. Well, when you like start cussing out his dog,
Cursing.
or you know, like when you try like when you got the dog, try like something like
When he
something
fell to the
his
ground.
toes,
Yeah.
start like pulling stuff off when it fell in the water.
Okay.
I think that wasn't in the book.
So that wasn't in the book. What else?
No,
Nas?
fell to the ground.
So in the book he did not fall to the ground at all?
No, when he fell, he used to stay down.
Okay, but in the movie what did he do after he fell?
You got my
He got up, what, 3 or 4 times? And just kept
Tossed
collapsing.
him down once.
The dog, did that happen in the book?
The dog bit him on the butt.
Did that happen in the book?
No.
No.
The dog pushed him down.
Okay, so one of those, I just gave you probably 3 or 4. So that's the dog biting the man in the,
But
let's just say biting him. Unless you really want to put biting in the butt.
That's
fine.
P-U-T-T if people don't know how to spell
In
it.
the cheeks.
We don't need to get to the specific part of the butt, we're fine.
Okay.
And Mario, what was the other one you said that was different?
The left cheek.
So he was getting up, he got up multiple times in the movie or in the
Yeah.
book?
And in the movie, he kept getting up multiple times. In the book, he just stayed down after that.
Okay, so in the book, he stayed down. In the movie, he got up multiple times.
Yep.
Now here's the tricky part. Why do you think the people who made the movie left that specific part out or changed it?
Well, they probably changed it so they could put more dramatic. Like, he actually had a chance.
Man, you're on today.
Yo,
I would think it probably had something to do with the time limit of the movie, but I really like Mario's explanation. Trying to make the movie more dramatic.
I was gonna say in the book he was a coward if he didn't get
Well,
up.
still some stuff.
What was that, Dontrell?
I said when he was in the book he didn't get up. He didn't even try to get up. Then I was like, he's a coward. He didn't want
He
to
was
get up.
lazy.
But in the movie he got up multiple
I was
times.
getting covered from the
So would you
We
say
just
in
repeated
the
what we said like 5 minutes ago, you know.
would you say in the movie
Never mind.
would you say in the movie that he
He was the pain.
Nope.
kind of had more of
She just
a
repeated what this
desire to live?
Yes.
You think so?
So,
Good job. 4. Actually, Nas, why don't you read 4 out loud for me?
No, speak that up.
You just gotta read the question. I'll help you to the answer.
What do you mean not?
Do you think the people who made the movie did a good job of
It's a tough one.
The-
Portraying.
portraying?
That's a tough one. Why or why not? This one's kind of, to me, I've always liked the book more than the movie. And that's just, I like to use my imagination. I don't like someone telling me what the characters look like or how something happens. I like forming my own images. So this one's easy for me. It might be different for you. Dontrell, what do you think?
Well, since I didn't do this yesterday, I wasn't even here in the class, so I said, do you think the people who made the movie did a good job?
You think they did a
I
good job
think that
compared to the
yes,
book?
because it has multiple reasons that it doesn't show. Like a whole bunch of stuff they did in the movie wasn't in the book,
Okay.
and it showed more courage in the book and more disrespectful things in the. I mean, in the movie, those are for the movie. Never mind.
So you think they did a good job with the movie?
Yes.
Okay. Nas.
I have a personal
Go ahead.
question. Do you like books originally?
I just told you that.
You just said that. Pay
I like
attention,
the,
bro.
I like the books more because I'm able to form my own images and kind of see
Pay attention.
the events take place in my.
Like, if you get someone like Brad Pitt.
For this, what did I like more? Well, the story.
If you get Brad Pitt.
Just because he was not, the image that they gave us of what he looked like was not what I was imagining.
Oh, well.
Because I watch a show. Here's another connection called Ultimate Survival Alaska.
Oh yeah.
You watch that?
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
So when Mrs. Schiffer told me we were going to be reading this, I already started forming images of a group of guys competing in a competition, falling through ice. So I already had mental images of what he should look like. So that's how it was a little different for me. But I preferred this story over the movie. But you might be different. What did you think? You like the movie better? How did they do a good job?
Because I can make jokes and they keep going. And it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I mean, besides the part that was 50 minutes, I would watch it again if it was 50 minutes. If it was like 5 seconds, I would watch it.
Feel like 5 seconds.
Mario, what do you think, man?
Yes, because
Good job?
it looked more realistic, like the features. Like, I didn't imagine him to have like frost on like snow.
So you like the visuals a little more?
Yeah.
I guess that did help a
You
little
can
bit.
tell his makeup down.
Yeah. I guess it did help a little bit to see like the actual like icicles and his frozen eyelashes. His face was really red. Obviously he was gonna have frostbite. So it is kind of nice sometimes,
He was
I'll admit,
frozen.
to see what frozen looks like. Hopefully we don't ever have to.
Guy
encounter that.
named, I think.
I walked in 30-degree weather.
Oh, you talking about the
There's 2 princesses and 1 snow.
2 princesses and 1 snowman?
What are you talking about, Mario?
You said I know.
Oh, come on!
Bet money Mario watched
Jeez.
it. Bet money Mario.
Alright,
watched
back to the book versus
You know
movie.
you did.
it. No, I didn't.
5, last
I
one.
see it.
Let's do a really good job on this one.
I'm a real thug.
Which did you enjoy more? We kind of went over this. The book or the movie? For me, it was the
Look,
book. Why?
Because
because
like
you
looks.
can imagine.
I like using my imagination. For you, it might be different. Who liked the movie better? Raise your hand.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Made a
I don't like to read.
I like both.
I can believe, Dylan, that you're not raising your hand right now.
Dylan.
Either.